do you get if you remove Assassin's Creed from Assassin's Creed Odyssey? You don't get Immortals Fenyx Rising, that's not accurate to say at all, but you do get the spark of an idea. You actually get the spark of a really cute game. So why am I not enjoying myself playing this? The whole experience of playing this game for me was like being set up on a date with somebody by friends who have sold the whole idea on the line of, "She's just like that other game set during ancient Greece that you loved. You two will get on great." Immortals Fenyx Rising is an action-adventure game centred around Greek mythology and set in an open world made up of different regions inspired by Greek gods. Before going into this, I'd heard that it was a cross between Assassin's Creed Odyssey and The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I've never played Breath of the Wild, so I can't comment on that, but I can agree with the comparison to Odyssey. The way this story is told is so different. Prometheus is essentially telling Zeus a story, and the back and forth between them as they comment on your progress through the game is quite amusing.
The lowest ranked among them, a shield bearer who dreamt of battle, but had seen nary a skirmish, a teller of tales, not a doer of deeds. Fenyx.
What a name! Phoenix! Sounds like the sound a dumb bird makes when it lights itself on fire.
I think if you're not totally clued up on Greek mythology, some of the jokes just totally go over your head and miss the mark. But as for the actual story and the plot of the game, yeah, that's easier to follow and keep up with. Prometheus being a good storyteller helps too. The only small issue I've had is it's either feast or famine with the commentary from Prometheus and Zeus. They're either very chatty, or when you're between story beats it seems kind of quiet and empty, which is a bit of a silly thing to say because there's music and background noise. The thing is, you get used to their presence in the opening stages of the game, just for them to go very quiet when you're left to wander around on your own. And wow, this game is nice to look at. It's bright and colourful, and it all really pops and stands out. When you think of Ubisoft games, your first thought isn't this kind of visual style. You do think of large, sprawling open worlds when you think of Ubisoft. This world is big, but not obnoxiously big like some other open worlds from Ubisoft. Yes, I am thinking of Odyssey and Valhalla when I say that, but an open world always works for me when you don't feel the need to fast travel. If you're just happy to make your way around with the means provided in the world. I mean, this is the one and only time I've ever said the words, "Oh, I can have a unicorn!" and not mean it in an ironic way. I'm not a unicorn type of girl. Then there's the controls, and this is where everything starts to fall apart for me. This is the moment in the date where you start comparing them to your ex and just can't stop even if it's unjustified. When it comes to playing this game and controlling Fenyx, it's like having deja vu. Some of the aspects of the combat are the same as Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Stealth is the same as Odyssey. Yeah, I know, what's stealth in Odyssey, but you get what I mean. The problem with deja vu is you play in a confused state most of the time with the controls not doing what you want them to do. Maybe it's me, maybe I've been playing far too much Assassin's Creed recently. It's made me expect the game to feel like it should control in exactly the same way, and it doesn't. And that's not a bad thing. This isn't just a reskin of Odyssey, this is a whole other game with its own feel. But there is a part of me that is hung up on the similarities and I just can't get past it. Yes, I'm aware that perhaps I'm not helping myself by dressing Fenyx up as Cassandra. So despite saying all of that, and there is actually a lot of praise in what I've said, why am I not enjoying myself? 99% of the problem with this game is me. I've been completely undone by the double jump. No, seriously. My problem is, I just can't get the controls to do what I want them to. I can say exactly what I want to do in my head, but getting that to happen on screen is frustrating, and that's where the problem is. The more frustrated I am, the less desire I have to play. Then it's a vicious circle. I don't play because I'm frustrated, but if I don't play, I don't learn the controls any better. And on we go. There's a lot of puzzle solving in this, and so far nothing has been overly hard, but I'm held back because I can't even get the basics of the controls. It's resulting in having to have multiple attempts at things. You know what? This is just as embarrassing as every date I've ever been on. I shouldn't be surprised this happened. There's a few other things. I can manage health or I can manage stamina. I can't manage both. Not at the casual level I want to play this. I feel like I'm wandering around a bit lost most of the time, just not really sure how to develop character stats. Then when I do feel like I'm doing something of worth, it's all undone once I'm in combat and I feel hopelessly outmatched, or I can't get the controls right. And yeah. Look, I am just really bad at this game. Despite all of that, I don't think this is a bad game. And I know people would argue that if I can't get to grips with the controls, then perhaps it's an accessibility issue. But realistically, I think it's more of a petulance issue on my end. I'd say try it. If you want something cute and nice, then what have you got to lose? Goodness knows what we can do with something that feels cute and nice at this time. As for me, well, I think it's best for me to put this one aside for the time being rather than forcing myself to try and enjoy it. It's a bit of a shame as I'd heard good things going into it, and I think it would have been a bit of a hidden gem for 2020. I could believe there's a fully engaging story hidden behind my own frustration that's keeping me from getting to it. I think Fenyx is a character that you would have seen grow and develop through the game, and I'm going to miss that. But unfortunately, Fenyx, I think we should both move on to other games. It's not you, it's definitely me. You aren't really meant to dump people on Valentine's Day, are you? This is why I'm single. That and my double jump issues. Thanks for watching. Drop me a comment to let me know what you thought of the game. If you've enjoyed what you've watched, give it a thumbs up or a subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll be back soon with another video.